I wanted to share with you guys or bring you guys along on this journey. I got my first catering job or gig, I don't know. And the thing about it, I am such a nervous wreck because like I know I can cook, I know my food tastes good, but I have a type A personality and I'm a perfectionist. So I literally don't want a thing to be messed up. I don't want nothing to go wrong. And I know sometimes that's not realistic in the real world, but if I could try my best to make sure everything, every detail is perfect, I will. And when I started to make like food content and stuff like that, like I never wanted to cater or like sell food or anything like that. I literally just wanted to cook and make videos. But when people believe in you, like you have to try your best to, I won't say not disappoint them, but you know, I don't know, live up to, I don't know the word, but one of my friends is having an event. She does balloons and she asked me to, it's just appetizer, but it's just appetizers, but you know, it's a lot of pressure because like you're feeding people, people's tasting your food, like, you know, it's a lot of pressure. So I want to buy some of the stuff and I'm just going to take you all along with me on this journey. So let's go. All right, so I'm back home now. I'm about to make a fresh batch of epis because there's nothing like a fresh batch of epis. I got all my ingredients right here. I got my blender ready to go. So I'm going to cut and wash everything and then I'm going to come back and show you how I make it. You can use what you like, omit what you don't like. So I have a green bell pepper. Make sure your hands are clean. I'm using green, red, yellow, and orange bell peppers. I have I had a half of a white onion that I needed to use, so I have that in here, and also another half of a red onion, so that made one whole onion. I'm going to use some scallion, and you can also use a food processor, but I find the blender works better for me. Adding my onion. You're just going to put this all in here. Take out these lines. You're going to use some thyme. I literally just cut them in half. Parsley. You can use this parsley or the Italian parsley. Totally up to you. Now I'm gonna squeeze one whole lime for acidity. Ooh, these limes are juicy. I love when the limes are juicy. Squeeze that in there. Now I'm gonna take some cloves. This is also optional. Some people use cloves, some people don't. I'm gonna use about, that's too much. This is about 5, about 6. Gotta rinse them off. Put them in my mortar and pestle, aka mash pilon in Creole. Add them in like so. It's best to add them in crushed Maggi cubes, also optional, or you can use regular chicken bouillon or salt and pepper. It's totally up to you. Crush the Maggi cube in there, and I use olive oil. You can use whatever oil you want. It's totally up to you. Blend, 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 blend. Get this down in there and blend. And you just use it however you want, however you like. All right, so I'm working with 12 pounds of pork shoulder. I had the butcher cut it into medium-sized cubes for me. But most likely, see how big they are? I'm gonna go ahead and cut some of them. All right, so I cut up everything, did quality control, make sure it's all good, every piece of meat. You know, I have a type A personality, so I literally go through every piece of meat to make sure that it's good. I have some lime and sour orange here cut up. I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze that on there. You wanna make sure that your meat is clean, 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 clean. Because one thing I know about my Haitians, they don't play about cleaning that meat, honey. So add some vinegar. And add some salt. Take the lime and then you just and you let that I let this sit for about 15 minutes. You don't add no water to it. You just let it soak in that sour orange, lime, salt, and vinegar. So the meat is clean. I washed it off. I did, in the Haitian culture, they do the hot water method where you add boiling water to the meat. You blanch it for like a minute or two, then you rinse it off in cold water. So I did all of that. Now I'm gonna transfer it to this bowl because I don't season in the same bowl that I don't season in the same bowl that I clean in. So, all right, so our meat is all nice and seasoned. I let it sit for about...
That sounds delicious.
Alexa, not you.
Got it. You weren't talking to me. I'll just go back to quietly existing in the digital ether while you handle your culinary masterpiece.
Thank you. So I let this sit for about 30 minutes so it can, you know. Now I'm gonna add it to this meat bag and it's going to sit in the freezer. These bags make it easy and convenient to store. All right, ready to go. So this is gonna sit for 2 days. It's gonna be in the freezer. Then I'm gonna take it out and it's time to cook it. Good morning, it's 5 a.m. I went to bed at 2. Now I'm up finishing up my catering order because I have to leave here by 8:15. I'm exhausted, but gotta get it done. This is smoked herring that we're going to blend up. When I get back home, ooh, me in that bed, it's a wrap. So I just boiled this for a little bit with some lime. That's the consistency I'm looking for. We're ready to make our shitai. So this is just some onion, garlic, red and green bell pepper. I'm gonna go ahead and add our smoked herring to this. Give it a stir like so. And you can add Scotch bonnet to this, but because it's for a catering, you know everybody don't like spice. So, alright, so our grill is done boiling. This is pork shoulder. This is 12 pounds. So I'm just removing it from the liquid and putting it into this oil pan because this is going to be flash fried. Alright, so this stuff is done. Ooh, that's just how you want it to look. Go ahead and drop it. Oh. We're here. My manager The kitchen. This is the kitchen manager.
What do you have me doing?
This is our first catering, appetizer catering. This is the head chef of the kitchen.
I'm glad she admitted. I working up about it.
You gotta get the YouTube cracking.
Catering with Erica.
Erica! Working.
Remember who we in the kitchen with?
Erica!
One people.
Oh. Putting in the work. Got our seafood salad ready. We're doing our bruschetta. This is our, in Creole, it's called chick thai, but it's smoked herring. You know, just cooked down with some bell peppers, onions, garlic. I got my head chef in the kitchen. And we have our griot, so we'll show that next. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. My back feel like it's about to split in half, but I have to see it through. Got to see it through, and having good help, it's a part of it. I'm back home from my catering, and it was crazy. Like, when I say I'm just overwhelmed, I'm so grateful, because people was asking me, do you have a restaurant? Where's your restaurant? I don't have all that. And my husband been telling me for the longest to do this and do that, but you know, I'm gonna get there. But this definitely motivation. He helped me a lot. I was so grateful to have him there, because, you know, look. But today was a success, and I'm just so happy and so grateful. So,
Thank you. Thank you.
So I'm out. I will see y'all next time.